A lot of people want to make money with their camera gear, but they aren't very comfortable using it, or they don't really know where to start. And understandably so. There's a million different options or routes that you can take. And when you first get started in this video world, there is a lot to learn. And you can learn some from people like me who upload videos to the internet, but you're gonna learn a lot more by getting out there and working in the real world. But in my opinion, the best way that you can get out there and learn is to shoot weddings. And I want to tell you why. You got things like camera settings. What frame rate should I use? When should I be shooting slow motion? Should I abide by the 180-degree rule for motion blur? Or how high can I push the ISO before it gets too grainy? Or which lenses to use? I've been told I've got to stand way back over there somewhere, but I need to be over there. How's that going to work? Then for a shot like this, there's a lot of crap in the shot that I don't want to be in it. It doesn't look very nice. So maybe what you do is you just go a little bit tighter, and now you can't really see all the crap, but you've still got a shot you can use. But what about sound? How am I gonna capture the audio? Can I connect to the DJ's booth? What do I need to do that? Should I bring a stabilizer and shoot the whole thing on a gimbal? Or should I bring a tripod? Can I even carry that the whole day? Like, I'm on my own. How am I gonna lug it all around? The schedule looks pretty tight. Somehow I have to be at the groom's to shoot him getting ready, and then be the bride's 15 minutes later to shoot her getting her dress on. There's no room for error. I am on my last battery, and we don't have a way to charge them, and there's still 2 hours left of the day. Just sat down to have my dinner. Oh wait, there's a speech about to start, and I haven't chatted with the DJ yet. Crap. The photographer has clearly had bad experiences working with videographers before and now hates all of us with a passion, and I have to spend the next 8 hours for them. How's that gonna work? The photographer has all the time to themselves, but there's no time for the videographer, so how am I gonna get my shots? And also, what shots do I need to get? And do I have to direct the people, and how do I do that?
Now these are all things that will happen to you when you first start shooting weddings, and they could happen all in one day. It'd be a bad day, but it is entirely possible. But the important lesson here is that all of these things that you're going to learn can be directly applied to other video freelance jobs too.
Composition, framing, how to deal with problems, setting expectations, contracts, dealing with clients and photographers. So if you want to get started learning about freelance and your camera and the settings and how to use your camera in the real world and make money from it, go shoot weddings. And if you're wondering, well, how do I get a wedding? We'll do that now. I can almost guarantee you that you know someone that knows someone who's getting married probably this year. So you're just gonna reach out to them and say, hey, listen, can I shoot your wedding? I'm just getting started. I wanna do it for free. If for whatever reason you don't know someone shooting a wedding, post an ad. Facebook, tag people, Instagram, sponsor post, find hashtags for weddings in your area. Hey, I'm new, I wanna shoot weddings for free. People like free. Extreme danger. But free is the key word here. You need to learn, and you're gonna make mistakes. If you don't get paid for anything, there's no expectations. You f the whole thing up, it doesn't matter. As soon as you start taking money for something, there's a certain level of expectations required, and if you screw things up, people aren't gonna be happy. Now, another way you can actually get weddings is to reach out to an established videographer and offer your services for free as a second shooter. Again, no expectations, they're not gonna be expecting anything from you, but you're not also bringing anything to them, so it's kind of harder to do it that way as well. You're also not learning as much as you're not kind of thrown in the deep end. They're gonna be doing a lot of the stuff, but you could still learn something. It's another way. And by the time you've done 2 or 3 weddings, you're gonna start to have a little bit of a grasp or a feel for how the average day goes, a lot of things to watch out for and some mistakes to avoid. Then you can start charging and going up from there. But the key takeaway is that in my experience, there's nothing else out there quite like weddings that will teach you as much as fast as they do. So if you're interested in getting started with freelance work and making some money from your camera, go shoot some weddings.